Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Sumukascha ekadantascha kapilo gajakarnakaha. Lambodharascha vikato vignarajo vinayakaha. Dhumaketurganadhyakshaha Palachandro gajananaha. Vakratundaha surpakarno herambah skandapurvajaha. Suklam Baradharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vidhopasantaye Yasyajvirada Vaktradhya Parishadhya Parasatam Vidham Vidhanti Satatam Vishpaksenam Tamasraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Satchidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Akishtakarine Namo Vedanta Vedhyaya Gurave Buddhisakshine Krishnadvaipayanam Vyasam Sarvabhutahite Ratam Vedabjabhaskaram Vande Samadhi Nilayam Munim Janmadyasya yataha anvayat itaratascha artheshu abhignah swarat tene brahmahudayah adikavaye mukhyanti yat surayah tejo vadmrudham yatha vinimayah yatra trisargo mrisha dhamna svena sada nirastakuhakam satyam param dhimahi dharmah Prochidha kaitavotra paramo nirmat saranam satam Vedhyam vastavam atruvastu sivatam tapatrayo molanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamunikrute Kimva parairisvaraha Sadhyo hrudi avarudhyatehe atra kritivihi sustrushubihi takshanat Nikama kalpataror galitam phalam Sukha mukhat amrita dravasamyutam Pivata bhagavatam ratamalayam Buhuraho rasikaha bhuvi bhavukaha Narayanam namaskritya naranchaiva narottamam Devi saraswatim vyasam tato jayam udirayet. Now with Swami's grace, let us continue from where we left off yesterday. We came up to Slokam 31 in Adhyayam 28, Skandham number 3. It is only more as a reminder to me than as a reminding anybody else. It's all Bhagavan's, I'm saying this, it's all only Swami's grace. Only Bhagavan's grace that we are even able to be here, listen to these nectarine teachings, partake it, develop the taste for it, allot the time for it, allot the opportunity for it. All these things, everything fits together with only Bhagavan's grace because he has selected that we should listen to this. So that is the signal grace of Bhagavan and the absolute truth. So in 31, Kapila Bhagavan, now the sadhaka, as we discussed yesterday, is now completely imbibing Bhagavan's focused only on Bhagavan's face, and it talks about how the eyes are full of tremendous love, and then they're looking at you, glancing at you repeatedly, and Adhikam Kripaya, it's unbelievable amount of love and compassion. Avalokam with glances. The moment one glance is enough actually. You don't need more than one glance because that is enough for eternity. And that covers so much love and compassion, it pulverizes and removes all the sufferings and the sins and papangal, not only the current suffering, the previous ones and the ones that are to come. All the tracks of sins that are committed, as you say, as Kosekara beautifully says, Yatyat Bhavatu Bhavyam Bhagavan Purva Karmanurupam. whatever is happening and whatever is going to happen, okay, whatever yatyat, that is only the form of whatever I've done before. Okay? So that although Bhagavan removes, nullifies with that one glance, with so much love, and then his lips, beautiful smile it is. It is unbelievably, it grants a prasadam. Prasadam, the greatest thing that can have from Bhagavan is one darshanam is enough, but the grace, the anugraham that flows from the smile, meditate on it, dhyanam, do focus on it, imbibe and dwell into it and dive deep into it with tremendous love. This Bhagavan is in your hridayam. Okay. The next one, again on Bhagavan's face, it's a Harehe Hasam, the beautiful smile of Bhagavan. Harehe Hasam Harehe Avanata Akira Loka Tivra Soka Tivra Soka 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 Loka Tivra Soka Asu Sagara Visheshanam Api Udaram Sam Mohanaya Rachitam Vijamanayasya Bhrumandalam Munikrite Makarat Bhajasya, one who has got the flag of Makaram. Okay, that is Manmadan. We'll talk about that in a minute. Hasam Harehe Avanata Akila Loka Tivra Soka Asrusagara Visheshanam Ati Udaram Sam Mohanaya Rachitam Nijamayaya Asya Bhrumandalam Munikrute Makara Bhajasya. Here, Kapila Muni says that, the yogi is now, the beautiful smile is there which you are imbibing, and that smile, dive into it deep, imbibe, merge in that smile. And then this smile, for all those who bend down, manasa, sirasa is what Dharada Muni says, how we should surrender. See, one is the head that is physical, which we all do. But manas, the ego, the arrogance, the self-arrogance, the ahamkaram, mamankaram, everything in the mind, all this must bend down and be placed at him. For those who do that surrender in absolute vinayam, Anyata Sharanam Nasti, that feeling must be there. That for those people, that is Avanaka means people who are bowing down, offering in humility and reverence. Akila Loka, for all the people who do that. Tivra Soka. Sokam means grief, suffering. And Tivra means intense. Intense grief we all go through. And sometimes we have pain, pleasure, but that fear is always there. So along with wherever there is fear, there is Sokam only. There is no peace, isn't it? And we also know whatever pleasure we enjoy, that it's only temporary. We know that intuitively. And the pain comes, yes, we all know that this also will pass, right? So pleasure is nothing but is interval between two pains, as Swami says. So this Tivra Sokam is a continuous, this ocean, the Anityam Asukam Imam Loke Prapya Bhajasvamam is what Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita. So this is temporary, at the same time it's only full of misery only. Okay? So that continuously it is there. I'm not able to get rid of it. That ring, what does it do? Akshu Sagara Visoshanam. Now, what happens when you have Bhagavan darshan like this and immerse yourself on the Sundara Vadanam, and then enjoying that smile, right? You completely immerse yourself in this. Tears come pouring out from your eyes because this is home. The yearning of joining back and the pain of separation, the yearning that the separation must end, all those will come out. It's called the ocean of tears. Asru Sagaram. And that all the sufferings, everything, whatever we had. Remember, Bhagavan is looking at this side, smiling with tremendous love, unbelievable amount of love it is. Tears come pouring out. Whatever that we are keeping within ourselves, that we may not even share with our closest person, Bhagavan knows. So they all come pouring out unstoppably, and all the sufferings, everything, the grief, the fear, the worry, everything, visoshanam, they all dry up. They all go away. That's the power of Bhagavan's Vadanam and this Anugraham, that smile, that parvai, that Dikshanam, Bhagavan looks at you. These all unbelievable powers they have. So then Ati Udaram. It's not Udaram, it is Ati Udar. Udaram means stomach, belly, abdomen. But Ati Udaram means very benevolent. Okay, most beneficial. Ati Udaram, extremely benevolent. That smile is so good. It completely brings out all the sufferings I've got welled up in me. The worries, the pains, the ambitions, the aspirations, the disappointment, the regrets, the rejections, and the feeling of guilt, whatever I may have. Everything comes welling, completely pouring out in those tears. Just that one look and one smile from Bhagavan does that. And so they're all completely dried up because it is so most benevolent. Then Sammohanaya Rachitam Nija Mayaya Asya Guru. We come to that. So Sammohanaya Rachitam Nija Mayaya Asya Gru Mandalam. Gru Mandalam, the eyebrows, the area where the Bhagavan's eyebrows are very lush. Okay. And very beautiful to see. And what happened when Swami was doing the tapas, okay, as Shiva, in the form of Shiva, Manmadan came there. We all know the story. And to disturb and attract him with which is Manmadan is basically a physical attraction, which is not the mental attraction. It is something that attracts what we call as a sexual attraction. The god of that is Manmadan. So, and what did Shiva Perumal do? He opened his eyes and just raised his eyebrows, and that pulverized him. And we saw that, those of you who are in the conversations with Rama satsang that we're having, we also covered that area where the Shivashram is there, right? We all covered that. So now that eyebrow of Bhagavan, that pulverized and overcame the power of the attraction of Manmata, which means the sexual urge. Why is it specifically mentioned like that? Because Muni Krute, for the benefit of the sages, when the rishis and the sadhakas embark on the spiritual sadhana, there are two main enemies they have that they have to overcome, as Paramacharya said, and the Swami also said that. One is the food, control the mouth, food as well as talking. Second is the sexual urge. Both are the very first entrance one must overcome this in order to progress. So these rishis, like what happened to Vishwamitra and all that, after a tremendous amount of tapas, they could still fall astray. Right? They could still slip and go on a detour. the power of Manmata is also very strong. So these eyebrows of Bhagavan that I'm doing Dhyanam on, these eyebrows are beautifully arched, and Munikrite Makara Vajasya, for the good of the sages. When you focus on these eyebrows, all the potential enmity from all these Manmata will all completely be gone in order to protect. So that is the way Bhagavan describes it. So Sambhavanaya is very charming, and charming Rachita means brilliant, and appears very clearly. Okay, and Nija Mayaya. Nija Maya means, as Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita also, he says Yoga Maya. So Nija Maya means, what is Nija means? That's the truth. Okay, and the truth itself, it appears as a Maya. In this case, does Bhagavan really have an eyebrow? No, but point is, yes, he does, and at the same time he doesn't. But at the same time, the love, the selfless love, emanates from that eyebrow. And Asya Bhrumandalam, his eyebrows, which are charming and highly brilliant and appearing, protecting the sages, the munis, from the onslaught of Manmata. Those are the things we focus on. So the benevolent smile of Bhagavan, and that smile for all those who surrendered to him, it comes immediately, the moment you surrender to him and look at his smile, tears come pouring out, Ananda Kannir, we say in Tamil. And so that comes pouring out. It cannot be stopped. Okay? And that process, all sufferings are removed. Point one. Then the eyebrows also protect you from the onslaught of Manmata. That is the quick meaning of the sloka. Number 33. I hope I can go a little bit faster because each one of these slokams is so nectarine, full of nectar. Now, the next one, what Kapila Bhagavan says, see, Bhagavan is now smiling, beautiful smile on the lips that we saw. Just imagine, you are Krishna along with the Gopikas or along with you, right, in the Vrindavan or Gokulam, it doesn't matter, right? And when he comes, naturally he has a mischievous smile, very playful. But Bhagavan is the most playful, most mischievous person, okay, seriously. And so naturally he smiles at you like a small child smiles at you. And then you look at the child. What will the child do? Naturally, it will smile up. It will laugh after that, isn't it? Because it is hooked to you, so it will automatically laugh. So this slokam, this here, Kapila Bhagavan talks about the laughter of Bhagavan, and is so captivating and so sweet it is. I mean, very unbelievable. It is so natural, so full of bliss, and spreads only joy and happiness. And so that laughter, next that happens, okay, to the sadhaka, to the yogi. See, all these things happen by itself. And so the sadhaka enjoys this beautiful laughter, so captivating it is. But then when Bhagavan smiles, when anybody, not smile, but when he laughs, not smiling is done, now next stage is laughter. And when Bhagavan laughs, actually you see the teeth. The teeth are beautiful. That's like jasmine buds they are. So small. And at the same time, they're so white. This is exactly what happens in Ramayana also. During Sita and Rama's marriage, the same similar thing happened. It's unbelievable. Here Kapila Bhagavan describes the same thing. Bhagavan's teeth are very white, like pearl white, but small and very white. But his lips are rosy, pinkish in color. The Bhagavan's teeth is so white that it actually reflects the pinkishness of the lips. So that even adds to the splendor. Okay? And So that's very discussed. So this, at this point, the yogi is fully focused only on this, nothing else, and has no desire to see or experience anything else. Totally involved in Bhagavan. Nothing else. He has no desire for anything else. Okay, that's a quick meaning of this sloka. Dhyana ayanam prahasitam dhyana ayanam prahasitam bahula dharoshtha bahula adhara ushtha. Okay, I'll break it up for you in a minute. Bahula dharoshtha bhasa arunayita tanu dvija kunda pankti dvija kunda pankita dhyayet swadeha kuhare avasitasya vishnoho bhaktya ardraya apitamana na pratuk vidrukshet. Dhyana ayanam prahasitam bahula adhara ushtha okay, not ushta, adhara ushta bhasa arunayita tanu dvija kunda pankita dhyayet swadeha kuhare avasitasya vishnoho bhaktyat ardraya apitamana na pratak vidrukshet. Dhyana ayanam. Ayanam means see, Narayana. It's a very important thing that whatever I learned from Swami, I'm sharing with you. Narayanam, okay, or Nara Nayanam also you can say. So this Dhyana Ayanam simply means it is something that is very facile, very easy to focus on, to meditate upon. What is it? Prahasitam, the laughter of Bhagavan. Okay, Prahasitam, that means Bhagavan with a beautiful laughter that comes, finally you come home. Okay, he's hooked you, smiling, and looks at you lovingly, and then you look at Bhagavan's smile, and now laughter beautifully comes. And Bahula, and this laughter is abundant, very big laughter. Bahula means many, okay. Prahasitam, the laughter. And Adhara Oshtha, the Bhagavan's lips, which are bhasa means splendorous, shining, okay. Aruna Yuta. See, Aruna is one name for Surya Bhagavan. But what does it denote? See, in Sanskritam, every word is just not one object. It describes one aspect of that object, okay. Bhagavan Surya itself has got lots of names, right? And so Aruna is the color, the very first color you see when the sun rises. It's kind of a pinkish, kind of reddish, okay, then it becomes orange, right, and then slowly changes into this, not beautiful white, but more like a yellowish or white kind of a thing. Then at noon time it becomes fully white. So the very first color is Aruna. The Arunayadika. So these Arunayadika, fully take it in English way. Arunayadika, Tanu Dvija. Tanu means small, and Dvija means teeth. So Tanu Dvija, Arunayadika. The small teeth are rendered pinkish in color. And by what? By the bhasa, by the splendor, the brightness of Adhara Voshta, his lips. So these white teeth are rendered rosy, pinkish by the brightness of Bhagavan's lips, which are pinkish, rosy also. It's not mentioned here, but that's how they are rendered pinkish also. It's a beautiful thing. And they're so white that actually they reflect the color of the lips. So Tanu Vijaya. And now these teeth are not only Tanu, they're not only small, they're also Kunda Pankita. They are more, it's like a nice full row of jasmine flowers. And that one, Dhyayet, meditate upon that. Where? In Swadeha Kuhare, in one's own Hridayam. Remember, the two slokams before Guhayam came. Bhagavan is there in one's Hridayam. This is how he is appearing, like the way Dhruva was enjoying him. So meditate upon this beautiful white jasmine-like teeth that appear pinkish, because that you can see, because Bhagavan is laughing loudly, okay, and in your heart, in your Hridayam, not heart. And then, why in Hridayam? Next question, okay, Bhagavan is everywhere. Vishnoho avasitasya. Vishnu, Bhagavan Vishnu, who is pervading everywhere, okay, is residing in your heart, in your Hridayam. Swadeha Kuhare is where Bhagavan is actually residing. That is his place. So focus on that. Bhaktya, with tremendous love and devotion. And this bhakti, again repeat beautiful. Bhakti means we say devotion, and we move on, and we don't think about it. Beautiful word, it's in Sanskrit. Okay? And so there is many, Swami explains it very beautifully. Hopefully one day we can talk about it. But see, Rakti, Bhakti, Mukti. Okay? Bharakti, Bhakti, Mukti. And just to say the Ikti words, one that we are attached to, and then with love for Bhagavan, we get freedom. So here, Ardraya Bhaktya. Ardraya means full of love. So Bhakti, again it's repeated twice. Bhakti also means only love. Selfless love, completely total love to Bhagavan. Ardraya also means full of love. Again emphasized here that meditation, that dhyanam should be done with total, complete, exclusive love for Bhagavan. That's all bhakti is. Then apita mana means that arpita mana. That means mind is fixed on him. Okay, that you all understand. So mind fixed on this Bhagavan's beautiful laughter, rosy teeth, and meditate. Continue to focus and imbibe this with tremendous love. Tremendous love. At that time, this Pritak na vidrukshet. At this time, Pritak means nothing else, na vidrukshet. He should desire, he should see. Okay? The mind is totally occupied with this, that it does not see or seek or experience anything else of this world. So arpita mana na pritak vidrukshet. So when this happens, at this point, see, mind is totally, completely absorbed in Bhagavan. Who is your favorite form? The form you selected. But totally involved in it, totally absorbed in it. And mind does not think of anything else. At that time, what happens? That comes in the next slokam. And they're very important. This is the next slokam is a stage that Parikshit reached. Manasaka is the word that's used. Okay, mind is gone, dissolved completely before the final merger. But slokam number 34, with Bhagavan's case, we will take it up in our next session. ध्यान अयनं प्रहसितं बहुल अधर ओष्ठ भास अरुणायित तनुद्विज कुन्द पंकित ध्यायेत् स्वदेह कुहरे अवसितस्य विष्णोः भक्त्या आर्द्रया अर्पितमना न पृथक् चिद्वृक्षेत्। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। ओम शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ओम।